Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of High School Basketball on D9 and 10sports.com. Chris just heading alongside Dave Constantino. We had a little bit of audio issues there, but we're good to go now on Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Basketball on D9 and 10sports.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the you stay for the view. Takeouts available. Call today to place an order and buy a gift card, 724-659-5701, AlleghenyGrill.com. Inside the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. We're in the Rehab Center broadcast booth. Chiropractors caring for health, the Rehab Center.com. That's the old English spelling of centers, R-E-S at the end. Locations in Clarion and Brookville, as well as 5 other locations around the Pittsburgh area. Game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Check them out online for all your computer needs, thecomputerguru.net. Our drive to the game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. Dave, you just got done giving all your thoughts on the game, and now you're going to have to do it again.
I was just going to say, my opening remarks were really, really good, but I don't think I could duplicate it, so no, just getting there. Yeah, as far as both teams, we have quite a contrast here. Brockway looks to get the ball out and go. They're all about scoring and putting the ball in the basket. DuBois, on the other hand, they really focus on their defense. They limit teams into the 30s and give themselves an opportunity to win every night. So it's a classic offensive versus defensive matchup here this afternoon.
Let's take a look at our Pitt Bradford players to watch. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu.
So I'm going to apologize for this analogy, but I was thinking of Sesame Street when I was doing the pregame here, and I was thinking, like, today's game is brought to you by the letter D. When you think of Brockway, they're led by their dynamic duo of Danielle Woods and Selena Buttery. I think Woods is probably the best point guard I have seen this year, and ranks right up there as being one of the best players in the entire district. Her and Buttery are a nice 1-2 punch. To continue with that D theme, as I said with DuBois, it's all about defense. So for them, I think Madison Rosnica, Abby Geis-Salone, they like to get after it on the defensive end. Hopefully their defense can create some offense for them, and I think that's going to be a key this afternoon.
Those are your players to watch, brought to you by the students at Pitt Bradford. Let's bring in Simon Quigley here. Simon, what are you looking at in a game like this?
Well, as Dave just said, looking more as DuBois' defense. Can they keep themselves in the game and give them a chance coming down towards the end? But going back to the boys varsity game, both teams were able to keep their defense on. They were able to keep the other team in check and not let the score get too out of hand. I'm curious to see if that rolls over into this game, see if DuBois can stop a high-powered offense of Brockway.
We're going to step aside here for a quick moment. When we come back, we will have Dave's keys to the game. You're watching High School Basketball on D9 and 10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Boxburg.
Wishing all athletes a safe and fun sports season from us at LuLaRoe Suzanne Marie. We're a clothing boutique located in Brockway, featuring a large selection of stylish and comfortable women's tops, dresses, layers, denim, and skirts, as well as a line of men's shirts and children's clothing sizes 2 through 14. Our website is open for online shopping 24/7, and we offer in-person shopping by appointment. Connect online at www.shopwithsuze.com or by calling 814-265-0183.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Welcome back here to DuBois High School, getting ready for this girls' game between Brockway and DuBois. Do want to apologize not having a Horseman coaches interview today. George Fry, Horseman Insurance in DuBois. Check them out online at agents.horseman.com/George Fry. But with the boys' game prior to this one, then the cancer awareness ceremony, just not enough time to get either head coach Rod Thompson or head coach Dick Esposito on our coaches interview. We want to apologize for that, though. We do have Dave's keys to the game, though, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving will put almost anything on almost everything. Check out All-American Awards and Engraving at allamericanhq.com.
If you're Brockway, I think you're going to look to extend full court pressure on DuBois and see if they can beat the press. We saw them against Johnsonburg, and I mean Brockway, we saw them against Johnsonburg create all sorts of turnovers, which led to a lot of offensive opportunities for them. Look to see if you can create some offense through your defense here. If you're DuBois, I think they need to find some consistency scoring, whether that's on the perimeter or on the inside. Look to share the wealth and be able to put the ball in the basket.
So those are our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. I want to remind folks today's game also being brought to you by Tonesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Tonesta. Check them out online at tonestabuilders.us. Gonna step aside here. We'll be back after these messages.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. He knows they have 20 years of LASIK experience. He knows that they offer 24-month no-interest financing, and that one of the 10 Laurel Eye clinics is nearby. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Back here at DuBois High School, getting ready for girls basketball action. Dave, without the coaches interviews, my timing's all off right now.
Yeah, this day's been weird from the get-go. Usually afternoon games they're just bizarre because you don't have your usual schedule of events during the day, and I think we saw that in the first game where both teams just really seemed out of sorts, but what an ending to that game. And we'll see how this afternoon's game is. Now, neither of these teams played last night, so that should be an advantage to both of them.
Yeah, so as we're about a minute to go here before the start of this one, we're going to step aside, take one more set of sponsors. When we come back, we will have basketball, I promise, folks. You're watching high school basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
DuBois, back here at DuBois High School, getting ready for high school basketball between Brockway and DuBois. Dave will have our starting lineups here in a moment. I know for Brockway we have Morelli, Wood, Buttery, Galnett, and is it Schmader?
Yes. Well, Schmader is one that had the big game for us over at Brockway in terms of rebounding. Last week.
Abby Geis-Salone, Allie Snyder, Brooke Tuning, Sarah Henninger, and who am I missing for? Izzy Geis-Salone is out there as well. So both Geis-Salones for DuBois as we get ready for our Laurel Eye Clinic first quarter. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Check them out online at laureleclinic.com.
Coach Bennett walking back into the gym here
after his big 30-29 win over DuBois. For Brookville. Yeah, DuBois over Brookville.
It will be.
Hey, we even have a pink basketball today. It's special pink basketball. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Have you, Dave?
I haven't. In all the years that I've attended girls' basketball games, that's kind of a nice change of pace here.
Either that or it's a ceremonial. I'm not sure which, because it seems like they have an orange one ready to go over on the far side.
I'm guessing they probably just had one made. So if something happens to it, they got something in reserve.
Getting ready here is Buttery will jump against
Snyder.
Thanks, Dave. I was having trouble finding the number there. Jim Grumley will throw it up.
Grumley doing double duty this afternoon.
Tip won by the Lady Beavers. There's Izzy Geis-Salone with it. Inside to Allie Snyder. Back to Izzy Geis-Salone. Blocked by Buttery. She wants to run the other direction. Now she'll slow things down. Hand it off to Sierra Morelli. Three-pointer in the air. Banks it home. That's a Pip Radford three, and it's 3-0 Brockway.
Yeah, I think Sierra likes that pink basketball.
Ball is thrown away there by Henninger. Back to Brockway.
Yeah, one of the keys we mentioned at the beginning of the game was how DuBois would be able to respond to the full court pressure here. DuBois will come out in a half-court man-to-man defense.
Danielle Wood with it, gives it off to Galnett. Thought it was Galnett. Yep, it is Galnett. Thank you. Here's Danielle Wood. Danielle Wood off the side of the backboard into the hands of Izzy Geis-Salone. She pushes it ahead to Brooke Tuning. Tuning will now slow things back and give it back to Izzy Geis-Salone.
Let's see, Brockway, they're in the 2-3 zone.
Abby Geiselone off to Henninger. Now to Tuning. Now to Geiselone. That's Abby. Now Izzy, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebound, fall for, and it's going to be a held ball on the on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow. It is Brockway basketball.
Yeah, we'll see what DuBois does to counter that 2-3. Whether they look to penetrate or kick it inside.
Here's Danielle Wood across the timeline. Hands it off to Galnet. No good. And now throwing the ball away is Schneider. Schneider. Wrong team. Is Schmader.
And I'm interested in seeing the matchup to see Brockway against an in-your-face type of man-to-man defense here. And this will be good for Brockway as they get ready for the playoffs as well.
So Izzy Geiselone to trigger. Gets it in to Tuning. Tuning back to Geiselone. Now to Henninger. Now to Abby Geiselone. Now Izzy. And then Izzy Geiselone throws it away.
Yeah, those are the things that DuBois is going to have to limit. Those unforced errors.
So Schmader to trigger on the sideline for Brockway. They lead 3-0 on the Sierra Morelli Pitt Bradford three-pointer. Danielle Wood wants to drive, dishes it back to Buttery. Buttery across the area, gets it to Schmader. Now to Morelli, back into Buttery. Buttery is going to be fouled. And she will go to the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line, trying to build upon the three-point lead that the Lady Rovers currently have.
That goes on Henninger. Her first. Buttery to attempt two.
Buttery, free throw up and good. Now a line change almost for DuBois is Abby McCoy, Alexis Pfeiffer, and Madison Reznicka into the game for the Lady Beavers. Buttery hits the second one. Full court press put in here by Brockway, but easily breaking it there was Pfeiffer, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Brockway.
Yeah, that's something we saw the other night where teams break the press and they forget about the defense that's coming behind to tip it. Once you beat the press, a lot of times just move it with a pass.
Now we're going to get a foul here. I do believe that's going to be on Schmader as she fouls Abby McCoy.
Just because you come across half court doesn't mean that the press is over. They're still coming to tip from behind.
There's Pfeiffer with the basketball. Three-pointer in the air by Pfeiffer. No good. Rebound into the hands of Snyder. Now Reznicka with it.
Doing a nice job of moving the ball in the perimeter. Good head and ball fake by Pfeiffer.
And now we're going to get a foul here on Brockway that's going to send McCoy to the line.
And was that on?
That is on Buttery, her first. Something that plagued her in their loss at DuBois Central Catholic earlier this week. First shot is up and good by Allie Snyder from the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line. DuBois breaks the ice.
Well, that's Abby McCoy for.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Did I say Snyder? Mm-hmm. My bad. Abby McCoy with a second shot coming up. That one no good, but gets her own rebound.
That's a cardinal sin for a person who shoots a free throw to get her own rebound.
Reznicka now with the Pitt Bradford three.
Big shot by Reznicka. If they can get her going, the game we did last year against Punxsutawney here, she had a nice game from the outside.
And now we're going to get a foul on Galnet, I do believe.
Yeah, so DuBois has weathered the initial storm here.
McCoy, that's Pfeiffer with the shot, no good, rebounded by Buttery.
Good look that time by Pfeiffer.
Here comes Wood, up, carried it. Danielle Wood got a little out of control there.
Yeah, Chris, DuBois did a nice job of getting back on defense that caused the turnover.
Here's Geiselone with the basketball. Gives it off to Reznicka. Now to Snyder. Snyder jumper on the way. No good. Rebound comes out to Wood. She wants to run. Now she'll slow things down. Buttery has a little trouble with that basketball. There's a jumper by Galenet. No good. Into the hands of Morelli. Morelli off to Schmader. Schmader three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Allie Snyder.
Nice check out by Snyder that time. Had Galenet on her back.
Izzy Geiselon across the timeline for DuBois. Gives it to McCoy. Now throws it away. Danielle Wood with the steal. Wood crosses the timeline. Tries to hand it off to Galenet, who really didn't see it coming. And now the ball is thrown inside, and it's taken away by Wisnica.
So back-to-back turnovers.
Wisnica pushes the pace a little bit, gets it off to McCoy. McCoy jumper, no good. Rebounded by Danielle Wood.
I think Brockway really would like to push this and get it going if they can before DuBois has a chance to set up.
Wood layup, no good. And then it goes off of Izzy Geiselon out of bounds. So now in for DuBois is Tegan Runyon. For Bradford, Lauren Rendos.
Yeah, Brockway's been stuck at 5.
Danielle Wood takes a seat. I know that she injured an ankle the other day in that DCC game. It'll be interesting to see if that affects her at all here. And
because we never see her come out, typically.
Three-pointer by Wisnica. No good. Rebound, fought for and won by Buttery.
Nice box out by Buttery that time.
So now Buttery will bring the ball up the court for the Lady Rovers.
Yeah, because you wondered who would run the point when Wood's not in there.
So Buttery dribbles around, hands it off to Schmader. Schmader is going to be fouled by Snyder.
Snyder's first, team second.
As DuBois continues its substitutions, Cam Fontaine in for the first time.
Yeah, 10 players have gotten in so far for the Lady Beavers.
And off to Morelli, now to Buttery. Buttery dribbling. A lot of contact, no call. Buttery continues to dribble. And then loses the ball to Wisnica. Here comes Wisnica the other way. Wisnica going to be fouled, and she will get a chance for an old school three-point play as she puts DuBois in the lead, 6-5.
That's going to go on
Rendos.
You know, the last possession for Brockway, all it was they just kept setting screens for Buttery on the ball, and finally, third time that it happened, the person who was guarding the screener just picked her pocket to go the other way.
Nika misses the free throw, Buttery the rebound. Buttery down the court, gives it to Schmader. Lots of contact there. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Schmader's lucky she wasn't called for an offensive foul there, Dave.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think these officials, pretty much like the officials in our first game, they're going to let them play.
So Wood's going to check back in as Galenet checks out.
So 6-5 lead for the Lady Beavers. 2:34 remaining in the first quarter.
Buttery to trigger. Tracked down by Rendos. Rendos finds an opening, lays it up and in. So you too can drive the lane with a good used car from Morelli Sales and Service in Brockway.
Nice penetration by Rendos that time.
Three-pointer in the air by Runyon. No good. Rebound comes out to Wisnica, though. She gives it off to Fontaine. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Buttery. Buttery's got a pile of those already.
I think she's had a few in her career, Chris.
All-time leading rebounder. Here's a layup attempt by Schmader. No good. Fights for her own rebound. We're going to get a jump ball, and on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow it is. DuBois Lady Beaver basketball.
I think the flow of this game really benefits DuBois. Low scoring. You know, we've yet to see Wood score a point yet, so that's always a good sign if you're the Lady Beavers.
Driving the baseline there was Henninger. Three-pointer in the air by Runyon. No good. Rebounded by... Is that Schmader over there?
Yes.
No, it was actually...
Was it Rendos?
That was Rendos. Now Morelli, I don't know what that was. Somehow or other it ends up in Schmader's hands, and she's going to lay it up and in.
Schmader did a nice job.
And now stepping in front of it is Schmader, and she's going to be fouled there by Fontaine.
Well, I think Fontaine got away with the foul about 10 seconds earlier on there, so she'll pick up her first.
Izzy Geisalone in, Tegan Runyon out for DuBois.
But Schmader had a nice game against Johnsonburg, and she's kind of picked up where she left off. Nope.
They shouldn't be letting that one in. They are not going to let that one in, so we're going to have to re-trigger here, though. No big deal. No pressure on the inbounds at all, so Danielle Wood will set things up for Brockway. Here in the Laurel Eye Clinic first quarter, late in it. Three-pointer by Buttery, no good. Rebound by McCoy.
They ran a stack that time for Buttery on the perimeter. Couldn't get the shot to go.
Rosnicka with it. Into McCoy. McCoy through a double team, gets her own rebound, gets the ball over to Fontaine, now to Rosnicka. Rosnicka, jumper on the way, no good. Buttery to rebound. Buttery will bring it across the timeline herself. Now gives it off to Danielle Wood.
See if Brockway. Well, no.
Wood, three-pointer in the air. It's a pip rat for three for Danielle Wood.
You don't need to settle for the last shot if you get someone who can hit it from 22 feet.
Izzy Geisalone with it. Jumper, no good. Rebounded by Wood with 20 seconds to go. We'll see if they hold it for the last shot this time. Buttery thought about shooting it. Now Morelli's got it. Morelli gives it off to Wood with 8. And now we're going to get an offensive foul on Danielle Wood.
Yep, good call, good call. That time Fontaine was able to establish.
So Snyder and again for DuBois, getting that in for Brockway. 6.5 to play.
15 foul on Brockway in the opening quarter.
Here's Rosnicka, gets an easy job. Oh, great idea, actually. She had Izzy Geisalone with 1 second to go, cutting.
So you have time to catch and shoot.
And a good job by Sierra Morelli to break that up. And the first quarter comes to an end with Brockway leading DuBois 12-6. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10sports.com.
Wishing all athletes a safe and fun sports season from us at LuLaRoe Suzanne Marie. We're a clothing boutique located in Brockway, featuring a large selection of stylish and comfortable women's tops, dresses, layers, denim, and skirts, as well as a line of men's shirts and children's clothing sizes 2 through 14. Our website is open for online shopping 24/7, and we offer in-person shopping by appointment. Connect online at www.shopwithsuze.com or by calling 814-265-0183.
Back here at DuBois High School, getting ready for the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tonesta would make a great Valentine's Day present for that special golfer in your life. Call Tonesta, call the Hunter Station Golf Club today at 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club is located 3 miles south of Tonesta, hunterstation.com. Today's game also brought to you by Tonesta Builder Supply. Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Check them out online at TonestaBuilders.us.
Yeah, 7-0 run by the Lady Rovers to finish that first quarter, gives them a 6-point lead.
Will be Brockway basketball in the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow to start the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter as we now go to a regular basketball. Interesting. Wonder what that was all about.
And with the change as well, DuBois goes to a 1-2-2 half-court trap. Changing things up against Brockway.
And taking it away is Rosnicka. Rosnicka lays it up and in.
7 points for Rosnicka. 7 of the 8.
Buttery across the timeline. Buttery gives it off to Morelli. Buttery, three-pointer in the air, no good.
That was deep. That was a good 3 feet behind the arc.
Here's Rosnicka with it. Now inside to Henninger. Back out to Rosnicka. Now Izzy Geisalone. Izzy Geisalone, nice pass to Pfeiffer. Can't get it to go, though, and Danielle Wood with the rebound.
That was a good look, though.
Wood will bring it across, and now we're going to get a timeout called here by Dick Esposito. It'll be a 15-second. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Well, when they used to be 20 seconds.
I do. I used to. I still do run the scoreboard for the junior high games.
Simon, do you remember when they were 20-second timeouts?
I don't think I was born then.
Ouch.
What was that, Simon?
Not to call you guys old or anything, but
I can't help it that you were born like yesterday. No, we can't help it that you were born yesterday. So, DuBois, Brockway will inbound the ball here on the our near sideline, far sideline away from their bench.
I was anxious to see if DuBois would change up their defense again, but they're going to stay in that 1-2-2.
With the basketball is Danielle Wood, gives it off to Sierra Morelli. Morelli to Buttery. Buttery to Gannett, back out to Wood. Now over to Morelli. Sierra Morelli looks things over, hands it off to Danielle Wood. Back to Sierra Morelli. Morelli double teamed, and now we're going to call a jump ball there. That's an interesting call.
Yeah, anytime the ball goes to the corner, DuBois is looking to trap that. So as soon as it gets to the corner, you got to move it quickly.
Wiley Werner in now for DuBois for the first time, as is Gabby Orzakowski.
So now DuBois has gone 12 deep.
Riznika, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebound far forward. We're going to get another held ball. And on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow, it is now Brockway Lady Rover basketball.
Yeah, I like how Riznika has looked to be very aggressive tonight at the offensive end. 4-point deficit for the Lady Beavers here. A couple minutes into the second quarter.
A bit of trouble getting across timeline there was Brockway, but they get it to Morelli. Morelli, wild shot, no good. Buttery, though, for the rebound. Buttery's put back, no good.
Good box out that time by, who was that? Henninger.
But still, it comes to Brockway, and Buttery's lucky she didn't pick up a second foul on that.
Absolutely. Tell you, DuBois is keeping this score nice and low in the range that they can be successful in.
Here's Werner with it. Werner off to Riznika. Riznika looks things over, and it goes through Werner's hands, but she has plenty of time to recover. Werner from way deep, no good. Rebound tipped out, though, to Orzakowski. Now a jumper by Izzy Geiselone falls.
So it's now down to 2, and we'll see if Brockway can get some good looks against this 1-2-2.
Here's Schmader to Wood. Wood jumper on the way. Good jumping shot there from Danielle Wood.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to keep the ball in Wood's hands.
Here's Riznika with it. Riznika looks things over. Gives it off to Orzakowski. Back to Riznika. Now Geiselone back to Riznika. Riznika thought about the three, didn't take it as Buttery cut her off.
Good
now
penetration.
Gives it to Werner. Werner, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebound comes out to Gallnett. She'll hand it off to Buttery. Now Danielle Wood with the basketball. Gives it to Morelli. Morelli, three-pointer in the air. No good. Selena Buttery, though, cleans up the mess, lays it up and in.
Buttery did a nice job of anticipating where that ball was going to come off. After the miss, picks up the offensive rebound for 2.
Izzy Geiselone. Across to Werner, now to Riznika. Back to Izzy Geiselone. Izzy Geiselone, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound into the hands of Selena Buttery.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned about that ankle injury. Wood usually is like Speedy Gonzalez getting down there. She's not as quick as we've seen her before.
Here's Buttery with the basketball. Buttery working, has it blocked there by Riznika.
Good help side defense by Riznika.
Here's Riznika quickly the other way, getting a hand in there with Schmader, and then Morelli cuts it down and picks it off.
Yeah, at that time, I would have liked to have seen Riznika pull that out.
Danielle Wood brings it across the timeline, gives it off to Morelli. Morelli looks things over, gives it to Gallnett, now to Buttery. Buttery picks up her dribble, gives it to Schmader.
See, now that DuBois is back to a man, I'd like to see Buttery go in the low post and post up. I think she's got a height advantage.
There she goes into the low post now, but Wood's going to hold it back. Now she tosses it into Buttery, but the pass is a little errant and takes Buttery up on a three-point line, and then Riznika tips it out of bounds.
See, I'd like to see someone else enter that ball into the low post from the wing.
Wendos in for Brockway and McCoy, and I do believe Runyon back in for DuBois. Runyon all over Schmader.
They are letting them play.
Here's Wood. Wood thought about the three. He pulls it back. Being hounded by Geis-Salone. Gives it out to Rendos. Into Morelli. Morelli to Schmader. Schmader goes inside to Buttery. Buttery will make the layup and have a shot in an old school three-point play, and that's a Laurel Eye Clinic assist for Sierra Morelli.
I like that. I mean, I know Buttery has serious range outside, but she's got a major mismatch on her. I'd put her on the low block and make them defend her down there.
She hits it from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line. And we've got a timeout by DuBois. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Back here at DuBois after that Clarion Rehab timeout. Check out Clarion Rehab online at clarionrehab.com for all your therapy needs. Just joining us, you missed a heck of a game. The first one is DuBois hands Brookville its first loss of the season, 30-29. Yes, that is not, you're not hearing that wrong. It was 30-29.
And it wasn't a slow-down game either. It wasn't where they held the ball. This team's really kind of struggled to put the ball in the basket, but it was an exciting end to it.
Here is the inbounds by DuBois. It'll be, that's Orzakowski. She'll get it to Geis-Salone. Out there with Runyon, McCoy, and Riznika. Morelli, Rendos, Schmader, Buttery, and Wood for Brockway.
Nice penetration.
Runyon, little dribbler in the lane, drives it and scores. You too can drive the lane with a great used car from Fran Morelli Sales and Service. And now a walk there by Schmader, unforced error for the Lady Rovers.
DuBois switched things up again. They went 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap.
The thing with DuBois coaching staff, they must be sharing notes.
They do. I love the fact that they utilize timeouts. It make the other team have to adjust.
Runyon, three-pointer in the air, in and out, no good, but rebounded by McCoy. She gets it to Riznika. Riznika, cross to Izzy Geis-Salone. Izzy Geis-Salone, wild jumper, no good. Rendos the rebound. But then taken away by Riznika.
Good look.
And then to McCoy. She can't get it to go, and Buttery with the rebound.
Good look by Riznika. Got the steal, almost had the assist.
Buttery didn't see that Wood was unguarded there right away.
Yeah, didn't recognize it quick enough.
Wood, layup no good. Rebounded by McCoy, hands it off now to Riznika. Across the timeline come the Lady Beavers, down 7. Runyon thinks about the three, instead goes back to Riznika, down to Izzy Geis-Salone. She's quickly doubled by Rendos and Morelli. Here now, we're going to get a walk here on, I do believe, Keegan Runyon.
Yeah, nice job of penetration, but picked the foot up before she put the ball down.
Fontaine and Henninger back in for DuBois.
And so now DuBois is going to go full court man. Coach Rod Thompson emptying the tank tonight as far as all his defenses that he has.
Danielle Wood pulls it back out, gives it off to Buttery. Buttery drives and then has a shot blocked there by McCoy.
That's the second block for McCoy.
She's the real McCoy.
She is the real McCoy.
Jumper here by McCoy, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it back.
She stepped up here the second quarter.
Pretty sure Simon's never heard of the real McCoy. Yeah, he's shaking his head no.
Not.
Buttery across the timeline. No, we're going to get a foul.
Is that going to go on Henninger?
Seems like the first foul in a while here.
Oh, I tell you what, I thought McCoy came in and tied her up, to be honest with you.
So now more substitutions. Getting that back in for Brockway. Buttery to Trigger, gets it to Wood. Wood looks things over. Wood will hand it off to Rondos. I'm sorry, to Schmader now. Galnet with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by DuBois. That was Riznika. Here's Pfeiffer with it, gives it off to Fontaine. Now inside, now back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And the first half comes to an end with Brockway leading DuBois 19-14. You're watching high school basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here at DuBois High School, ready for our Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Brockway 19, DuBois 14 girls basketball action here. If you're just joining us, DuBois defeated Brookville 30-19 in the opener in a boys game, handing the Raiders their first loss of the season. Inside the Potter County Family Campground halftime show at the Potter County Family Campground. Your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. Potter County Family Campground has a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at PotterCountyCamping.com. It's time for our Pitt Bradford statistics. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn.
Yeah, Brockway was led by Selena Buttery. She had 7 points in the first half, followed by Danielle Wood with 5, Sierra Morelli with 3, Madeline Schmader and Lauren Rendos with 2 apiece. For the DuBois Lady Beavers, they were led by Madison Rusnikas, 7. 3 points from Abby McCoy and 2 points from Izzy Guy Salone and Tegan Runyon.
Those are your Pitt Bradford statistics. Remember, tonight's game brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. Dave, your thoughts on that first half?
It reminded me a lot of that first game, Chris, where there really was no flow. Neither team seemed really comfortable at the offensive end. And to me, when you mentioned about Wood's injury the other night, to me, she just doesn't look to be as explosive as we've seen her in the past. Now, maybe that's an afternoon game. Maybe it's not an injury. But to me, she's used to just getting the ball and just going by defenders. She doesn't seem to have that step today.
Yeah, I'd agree. It just feels like there's something missing a little bit from her game right now.
Yeah, and a lot of times Brockway gets, they get their offense from getting the rebound and pushing the ball, and they're not pushing it today.
No, and, it's allowing DuBois to maybe stick around. Although DuBois did beat them the first time when she was healthy. Now, Buttery has had a better game here than she did in that first game.
Yeah, and I also want to credit DuBois for getting back on defense. As soon as that shot's missed and Brockway gets the rebound, they've got 5 girls that are high talent back there. I want to give some credit to DuBois' defense. We've seen them a couple times, and there's no doubt that DuBois is one of the better man-to-man defenses in the girls' side in District 9.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Dave's keys to the second half. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics, but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience, in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Wishing all athletes a safe and fun sports season from us at LuLaRoe Suzanne Marie. We're a clothing boutique located in Brockway, featuring a large selection of stylish and comfortable women's tops, dresses, layers, denim, and skirts, as well as a line of men's shirts and children's clothing sizes 2 through 14. Our website is open for online shopping 24/7, and we offer in-person shopping by appointment. Connect online at www.shopwithsuze.com or by calling 814-265-0183.
Back here at halftime onside the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. It's time for Dave's Keys to the second half, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Check out All-American Awards and Engraving online at allamericanhq.com. They will put almost anything on almost everything.
If you're Brockway, I think you need to recognize what defense DuBois is in. They're changing defenses almost every possession down there, so be able to recognize what they're in and then get into the proper offensive alignment. DuBois look to penetrate the zone. I think they took a lot of three-point attempts the first half. They did find some success when they were able to penetrate against that zone. I'd like to see them look to penetrate that a little bit more and be shooting 12 to 10-foot jump shots than solely relying on the three-pointer.
So, Simon, what did you see in that first half?
Well, what I think needs to happen in the second half, I think both teams had a lot of success when they got in transition, got out running fast, especially Brockway playing their normal game, getting out fast, getting down the floor, not letting the other team necessarily set up their defense, getting easier points, less three-point shots, less contested shots, and getting out in transition and getting an easy basket.
So, as we get ready here for the second half, I want to remind you that the third quarter is brought to you by Pitt Bradford. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu.
Cam Thompson now shooting.
As
He's money as always.
I think it's kind of unfair doing a three-point shooting contest and some of the boys players getting to shoot there.
I wonder what they're giving out as a prize there, because it seems like if you make or you miss, you get the same thing.
His teammates are booing him, whoever missed that one there.
It was neat. I got a chance to talk to Cam's grandfather before the game. His grandfather, Joe Harkleroad, his son, Joe Harkleroad, played for Punxsutawney and graduated in '84. He was at 1,000-point scorer and then played Division I basketball at Hofstra.
That was even before your time, Dave.
He graduated with my brother Brad.
Brad didn't have the same build as you. No. Was Brad more of a guard?
Brad was a guard, and we always said, he looks like a Constantino. He looks Italian. When I tell people my last name, they're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, I look like my mom. My mom wasn't Italian on that regard.
Yeah, I don't really look all that Italian either. We're the un-Italian-looking broadcast, the un-Italian-looking broadcast crew here.
Exactly. But that '84 team in Punxsutawney was a really good one. They ended up losing to Altoona in the Western semis. Doug West, who went on to Villanova from Altoona, hit a
Doug West played for the Denver Nuggets.
Mm-hmm. He hit a shot at the top of the arc to send it to overtime, and then Punxsutawney lost to Altoona in overtime at the Johnstown War Memorial.
So as we get ready here to start the third quarter, it'll be DuBois, Beaver Lady Beaver basketball as Jordan Hoover gets in the way. DuBois Central Catholic's girls coach.
They've been playing well as of late.
Shot no good. Rebounded by Wood. Gives it off to Schmader. Wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Reznicka.
And that's what we're talking about, Chris. Wood didn't have that explosiveness bringing the ball down.
And Reznicka goes all the way to the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Schmader. So Schmader, Wood, Morelli, Buttery, and Galenet for Brockway. Reznicka, Izzy Geis-Salone, Pfeiffer, McCoy,
and
Henninger for DuBois. Thank you, Dave. Lots of twos out there.
So DuBois will start now. Man-to-man defense.
Buttery looks it around, gets it off to Galenet. Galenet back to Buttery. Oh, that should have been a foul there on McCoy. Sorry, you just can't.
Most girls games you will see that.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't reach around like that. But no call. There's Danielle Wood with the basketball,
and they're giving Wood kind of 2 steps here.
And now they're going to get her for the foul. So they don't call it where it meant something, but they do call it where it really didn't mean a whole lot.
I get better late than never. I wasn't even watching them. I was watching the perimeter play out here.
I mean, it was a foul, but it wasn't like a foul that meant anything.
Yeah, she picked up the pivot foot.
So Danielle Wood just, whether it's the ankle or something else, just seems all out of rhythm right now.
Yeah, she doesn't seem herself. When they got the rebound that time, she walked the ball up. I'd never seen her walk the ball up.
So Izzy Geis-Salone across the timeline. Three-pointer in the air by Pfeiffer. No good. Rebounded by Wood. Now she's going to run it across the timeline. Thought about it, didn't go, and then Izzy Geis-Alone blocks it, but Buttery with the rebound. Great block there by Izzy Geis-Alone, and now Wood drives the baseline. She'll get the basket. She'll be harmed. She'll have a chance for an old-school three-point play.
And that'll go on McCoy then. That'll be her third.
You, too, can drive the lane with a great used car from Fran Morelli Sales and Service in Brockway.
She looked to be much more aggressive that time down the floor.
Sometimes if you've even got like a slight ankle sprain or something like that, Dave, it's harder to be mentally aggressive, even more so than physical, isn't it?
Absolutely, 100%. So maybe that kind of gets her going here in the second half.
Izzy Geis-Alone across the timeline. Gives it off to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer now, it ends up back in the hands of Izzy Geis-Alone, and now three-pointer by Reznicka. It's airballed into the hands of Buttery. I don't like the idea that DuBois is being settling for lots of threes. As that ball is picked off there by Henninger, she's got a break.
Oh, nice.
But can't get it to go. Izzy Geis-Alone, the rebound, can't get it to go. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. I'm pretty sure off of Buttery. It is off of Buttery. It will be DuBois basketball, but the Lady Beavers missed an opportunity there with a couple of easy bunnies.
That was a golden opportunity. She did a nice jump stop, had Buttery go by her, and just missed it.
They could have Snyder, now to Pfeiffer. Now Pfeiffer has it kicked by Wood out of bounds. Remains DuBois basketball here. 5:52 to play in the Pitt Bradford third quarter.
See if DuBois maybe looks to penetrate this zone and not rely on the three.
Pfeiffer into Snyder. Snyder has it knocked away by Schmader.
Yeah, good help that time by Schmader. Came from behind to knock it loose.
Across the timeline goes Danielle Wood. Into the hands of Buttery. Buttery, little jumper, no good. Rebound though by Schmader. Can't get the layup to go. Ball's on the ground. They're fighting for it, and they're going to call a held ball. Possession arrow, Potter County Family Campground possession arrow in favor of the Brockway Rovers. Pretty sure I saw Selena's mom, Suzanne, here. We talked about how she was out on a military deployment for a while, but pretty sure I think I saw her walking across the floor. Here's Danielle Wood, three-pointer in the air, no good. Buttery, the rebound, puts it back.
Nice offensive rebound that time by Buttery. Gives her 9 for the game. Lead extends to 10.
Three-pointer by Pfeiffer, no good. Rebound comes out to Morelli.
This is a critical part of the game here, Chris. Brockway's up by 10. DuBois has struggled to put the ball in the basket all year. They do not want to get too far behind here.
Three-pointer by Wood, in and out, no good. Here comes Geis-Alone with it. Goes inside to a three-pointer there by Reznicka is good off the pass from Henninger. And now we get a timeout called by DuBois. After that's Reznicka, Pitt Bradford three-pointer. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Dave, what did you see there?
Yeah, Reznicka, nice job of finding the open spot in the zone. Hits her second three of the game. That gives her 10 on the afternoon. And I like the timeout by Coach Thompson there. I'm guessing they're probably going to change defenses again and maybe look to start executing, like we said, maybe attacking that zone rather than just relying on the open three. They got one to drop there, but they missed the previous 6.
And by the way, just checked in. Yes, that was Suzanne Buttery back home from her deployment. Special thanks to her and all the troops.
Yeah, we can't thank them enough. We go home to a nice warm home, Chris, when we're finished here, and they're out helping others and doing whatever they need to do to represent our country.
As Brockway as Schmader gets it out to Morelli. Morelli had a wide open Buttery, didn't see her. Now Schmader, this is the layup, but Buttery there for the rebound, can't get it to fall, and now they're going to call her for the foul. I sometimes feel like Selena gets called for some fouls that other players don't, Dave.
Yeah, I agree that time. I really didn't see much. That'll be her second personal.
Yeah, she's bigger and stronger, but that doesn't mean she's fouling people.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't think that was much there. Especially for as much as
they've let go today.
Yeah.
Nice drive there by McCoy. She'll be fouled, and she will go.
And that'll be number 3 on Buttery.
To the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. That's sometimes the trouble. No, they're going to call that on Gilnet.
They gave the wrong number.
McCoy hits the free throw. Steve Buttery's checking over there now. I think he was surprised.
If I was him, I wouldn't check it.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, they're saying that she has 2. They're going to leave it at Gilnet. So a little bit of a break there for Brockway as McCoy hits both free throws, but they don't get the third foul on Selena Buttery, it doesn't appear.
If I was Gilnet, I was like, I wasn't even near there.
Gilnet's like, no, I did it. That was me. That was all me. But she's smart. She's like, yeah, I took it. I took it, Coach. That was all me.
That'll be her second.
Morelli jumper. No good. Rebound by Gilnet, and then she's fouled on the floor.
I'm going to guess that's on Rosnika, but I'm going to wait to see what numbers put on her.
Yeah, it is on Rosnika. It's her second, team's third.
Nice pass. Oh my God.
They're calling a block shot, and that's a jump ball, and that's going to be possession arrow on the Potter County Hamlet Campground possession arrow to DuBois.
See that she did get all ball, but her body also got wood as well. So
jumper no good. Rebound on the ground, picked up by McCoy.
Things are picking up here in the third quarter.
Guy Salone holds the pivot foot, gets it to Tuning. Brooke Tuning back to Guy Salone. Over to Riznika. Riznika thought about the 3. Now jumps her from inside. No good. Rebound by Gilnet, though.
I do like that. Instead of settling for the 3, drove it to about 15 feet. Didn't get it to go, but I like that choice.
Danielle Wood gives it off to Selena Buttery. Buttery picks up her dribble. Now gets it to Schmader. Schmader.
Yeah, Buttery and McCoy are going at it inside.
Here's Buttery. Buttery, little baby hook, no good. Oh, and now we're going to get a foul on Gilnet.
That is going to be on Gilnet.
It should be at least. Her second, they say, Dave.
Well, wait a minute.
We've got different numbers up here.
Now it's 3.
There we go. All right, yeah, now they're saying it's 3.
I'm going to say I give up.
We got a foul. We got the board up here that's got all the point totals and all that. Buttery still has 2 fouls on the board. And then Gilnet now with 3, and across the timeline comes Guy Salone. There she walked.
Yep.
I thought that's what I saw, but kind of like the official I saw, it took a lot of process.
And it's a 5-point game right now. You know, that's a big possession for DuBois. Kind of an unforced error.
Across the timeline, here's Buttery with it. Buttery hands it off. Thinking about the 3 was Wood. Now she picks up her dribble, gives it to Rondo. Her pass somehow or other ends up in the hands of Schmader. Now to Morelli, now to Wood. Wood lays it up and in.
Nice assist by Morelli.
Quickly down the court comes Fontaine, gives it off to Guy Salone. That's Izzy. Into the hands of McCoy. Ball's on the ground, goes over to Riznika.
It is getting physical out there.
Guy Salone, runner, no good. Rebound, fought for and won by Rendos. And now we're going to get a timeout call by Dick Esposito with 2 minutes to go. Here it's going to be, I think, a full timeout. We will take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grow in Foxburg.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Welcome back here to DuBois High School after that Clarendon Rehab timeout.
Want to remind folks today's game also being brought to you by the Rehab Centers with 7 locations, including in Brookville and in Clarion. 26-19, as you can see on the board, with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the Pip Radford third quarter. It'll be Brockway basketball after their timeout.
If I'm Brockway, I think I'm going to look to put Buttery inside instead of being on the perimeter. Maybe put her away, have a cross screen, get her the ball in the low blocks.
So Schmader will inbound to Wood here. Also Morelli, Buttery, and Rendos out there for Brockway. Fontaine, Riznika, Henninger, McCoy. There's a nice little move in the lane by Buttery.
And DuBois changed up to a 1-2-2 that time. Good recognition by the Lady Rovers.
Geiselon, the other person on the court there, is she lets it to Henninger, and now it's a shot by McCoy. No good. Rebounded by Wood. Big defensive possession here if you're DuBois down 9.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a nice job of cutting it to 5 here, but Brockway has kind of spaced.
And then Buttery just loses the basketball, and she's going to get called for the foul, even though she took a
shot to the face.
Arm to the face. They're going to say it was her fault.
In that regard, it was a foul on her. She lost the ball and then got into the path of it. I didn't see which DuBois player that was, but now that is her third.
So she's going to have to take a seat.
That's good.
It was a concentration mistake.
It was. That's exactly what happened.
So let's see if DuBois can take advantage of Buttery being off the court here as Galnet replaces her. And Morelli tips that ball but goes back to Riznika. Riznika drives. Can't get it to finish, though. Danielle Wood with the rebound. Wood changes speeds. Wood's going to get fouled. They're going to say it's before the shot. Now they're going to bring Buttery back in here. I don't know if I like that, Dave. I know it's an offensive thing, but 9-point game. You're up with 49 seconds. You don't want to pick up that 4th foul late in the third quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I probably would have sat here until the start of the 4th, just so you don't pick up maybe a cheap rebounding foul.
And she short arms that one over McCoy, and here comes DuBois, and then Morelli knocks it out of bounds.
And that's going to enable them to get her out at the defensive end. And I've noticed, a lot of her shots have been with the left hand tonight, Chris. I mean, I think there's some times where she maybe could have gone up strong with the right.
So Runyon will get it into Riznika. Riznika looks to set the offense. Here's a 3-pointer in the air by Fontaine. No good. Rebounded, though, is on the ground by Henninger. Gets it out to Riznika. That's a 2. No good. Rebounded by McCoy. The real McCoy.
Good left hand. That's 7 points on the night for McCoy.
Wood was mugged, to be kind.
To say the least.
Down to 5 seconds. Wood, 3-pointer in the air, no good. A rebound comes out to Henninger in the end of 3 quarters. It's 28-21 Brockway. We'll be back after these messages. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics, but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience, in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Back here to start the 4th quarter, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
For all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, check out Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning online at lutonsplumbing.com. It'll be DuBois basketball on the Potter County Brockway basketball on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow. Danielle Wood with the basketball. Morelli, Buttery, Schmader, and Rendos out there. There's Buttery blocked again by McCoy.
3 blocks by McCoy tonight.
Wisnica with the basketball for the Lady Beavers. Pfeiffer's also out there, as is Guy Salone. There's McCoy. Her pass, though, intercepted by Rendos. And Rendos, nice behind the back pass to Danielle Wood.
I would have liked to have seen McCoy go up with that shot.
So now Brockway wants to maybe slow things down here, spread things out a little bit. Here's Buttery with it. Buttery. Bad pass, intercepted by Pfeiffer. She's got a break. And then Schmader with a hard foul. But a good foul because she went for the ball and didn't allow the easy layup.
Yeah, that was just good hustle on her part to get back.
So hopefully, is that Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Hopefully she's okay. If not, they'll be able to choose who they want to shoot the free throw from anybody on the bench.
If it's a back
or a hip. They're going to have to pick somebody. So they're going to pick Fontaine to come in to shoot the free throw. So Cam Fontaine will shoot the free throw to Alexis Pfeiffer as she went down hard there. Looks like a thigh. She's holding her right thigh over there, Dave.
She did a nice job anticipating to get the steal.
So Cam Fontaine will get the chance to shoot the free throws. You'd think pretty good free throw shooter. That's why they picked her. And she misses it. I just jinxed her, probably.
I was going to say, I'm glad to see it's somebody else rather than just me all the time.
Gets ready for a second one here. Makes the second one.
Her first point of the evening. Cuts it to 6. DuBois extends the full court pressure here.
Wood will easily break it, though. And then she goes all the way. She's going to get fouled. And they're going to give her shots. They are. They're going to give her shots. Wasn't sure about that right away. We've seen that go both ways this year. So she'll go to the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line, trying to build upon the 6-point lead the Brockway Rovers currently have. TonestaBuilders.us.
She's got 10 points. Make that 11. She's tied with Buttery for team lead.
She'll get a second one. That one won't go. McCoy the rebound, and then real ticky-tack foul there on Schmader.
In that case there, if you're Coach Esposito, you're like, you know what? Just get back on defense. Don't contest that there. Now they're one foul away from putting DuBois into the 1-and-1 for the rest of the game. You know, and that might be something that DuBois looks to do to help score, get to the foul line.
Riznika with it. Riznika looks it off to Henninger, now to Fontaine. McCoy back to Riznika.
Good ball movement by the Lady Beavers.
Guy Salone gives it off to Fontaine, inside to Henninger. Now to Riznika. Now inside to McCoy. McCoy in trouble, finds Riznika. Riznika to Fontaine.
Brockway doing a nice job of moving out of their zone as well.
Here's Henninger. There's Riznika. Riznika cut off along the baseline, gives it to McCoy. Now to Fontaine. Fontaine drives. Block shot there by Buttery.
That was a good example of actually both good offense and defense.
And then Wood finds Buttery for the layup. That's a Laurel Eye Clinic assist for Danielle Wood.
Yeah, good job for Buttery for running the floor. And if you run the floor, Wood's going to reward you.
Fontaine, three-pointer in the air. They say it's a 2. Foot must have been on the line.
That's a big shot for Fontaine, keeping in the lead at 7. Lead for Brockway, that is.
Wood across the timeline, gives it off to Morelli. Sierra Morelli looks things over. Morelli tries to go to Buttery, and it was a little low, and Buttery has it go off of her and out of bounds.
Yeah, good look that time for Morelli. probably a bounce pass would have been probably a little bit easier for Buttery to handle. Little full court pressure again by Brockway.
Wisnika gets it across to Snyder, now into the hands of McCoy. McCoy trying to throw across there to Fontaine. Rendos steps in to knock it away.
Yeah, that cross-court pass, you got to be careful with. Oftentimes gets deflected, but many times it goes the other way.
Fontaine into Snyder.
Nice
Snyder,
move.
but then loses the basketball into the hands of Guy Salone, who has the funkiest shot I've ever seen, Dave.
Very Cousy-like.
Bob Cousy. Now, Simon, I know knows who Bob Cousy is. He's a big Celtics fan. His Buttery now takes a three and misses it.
That makes us feel a little bit better.
Yeah, Simon's a big Celtics fan, Dave.
That's good to know. So I throw out Havlicek and Dave Cowan.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
60s, 70s.
Simon quickly on camera tonight. Here's Snyder, jumper, no good. Rebound, foul. Was saved by McCoy, but into the hands of Schmader.
Okay, so
And now we're going to get a timeout here by Brockway.
Bring Wood back in.
We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Raffle ticket winners,
Back here.
50-50 winner, as well as all of the basket raffle winners.
At DuBois High School. 4:31 to go, 7-point lead for Brockway. They've been in the lead most of the game, but haven't been able to put the DuBois Lady Beavers away yet, Dave.
Yeah, they've been in control since the first quarter, but DuBois is just hanging around. And the fact that they're one foul away from shooting 1-and-1 for the rest of the game here, or when it gets to the double bonus, that could be dangerous for Brockway. They've had opportunities to put them away and haven't done so yet.
So Buttery, Rendos, Wood, Morelli, and Schmader for Brockway. Fontaine, McCoy, Snyder,
Rosnicka.
Guy Salone, and Rajnika. Yes, for DuBois.
DuBois comes out to man.
Schmader in trouble. Gets it to Wood, though.
Now you got to be careful pressuring Wood that far from the basket.
And McCoy fouls her out there, and that's the sixth foul on DuBois. So inbound now, there's going to be a foul on Guy Salone. It's going to send Danielle Wood to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
You know, and that's the thing, like, I like the pressure defense, but against Wood, she's just going to blow past you. You've got to give her a step, which they have pretty much the entire game, but for some reason, the last two out-of-bounds plays, they've tried to get up into her space.
So Wood will now shoot from the free throw line. Got 11 points on the night. Make it 12. Now checking back in for DuBois. Yeah, she was there. That's correct call. Bringing her into the game there. That'll be Henninger coming back in, and Snyder leaves. One more here for Wood from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line. Trying to build upon the 8-point lead. And she does. It's back to a 9-point advantage for the Lady Rovers. Guy Salone across the timeline.
Big possession here for DuBois.
Ball ends up in the hands of Henninger. Now it's in the hands of Guy Salone off to Fontaine. Now Henninger jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Gets it off to Fontaine, who then passes, and somehow good job by McCoy to keep her pivot foot.
Yep, she did keep that pivot foot down.
Wisnika, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Buttery. Oh. What'd you see there, Dave? How did Henninger end up on the ground late?
It looked like she twisted an ankle on that, and she is a little gimpy on that.
Wood to Rendos, not a Wood.
You can see her, yeah.
Off to Schmader.
If I'm Brockway, I might.
Now Schmader double dribbles.
I was going to say I might have went to Morelli that time to see if she could take her off the dribble.
Now Runyon comes in as Fontaine leaves. They're leaving, heading her out there, Dave.
Yeah, there's definitely a little hitch in her giddy up.
Runyon gives it off to Geis Salone. Now to McCoy. McCoy, jumper from just outside the foul line. No good. Long rebound, though, to Geis Salone. Now to Runyon. Runyon takes the three. It's a pip round for three for Tegan Runyon.
Big shot. Cuts it to 6, Chris. They just keep hanging around. Oh.
Nika takes a seat. Literally.
That was almost offensive in that case.
Here's Buttery. Gives it back to Wood. Now over to Schmader. Buttery back to Wood, now to Schmader.
I think if Buttery would have looked, there was nobody guarding her. She could have went right to the basket.
Wow, DuBois got called for a foul there?
That's going to be on Rosnica, her third.
And that'll send Schmader to the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. No good, though. Rebound into the hands of McCoy. But she throws it away and then gets it back.
Chance to cut into that 6-point lead.
Yep, great charge. You could see the reaction there from Danielle Wood after the call. She knew it. She stepped in front, took the charge.
She was planted a good 3 seconds before she got there. I like
the fourth down on Reznika, Dave.
Yeah, both her and McCoy have 4.
Across the timeline comes Schmader. Gets it off the Wood.
If I'm DuBois, I'm trying to make Brockway get the ball out of Wood's hands and then trap.
Still a 6-point game. It doesn't feel that right now. Here's Morelli. Oh, my. In and out, but Rendell's the rebound. Gets it to Schmader. Schmader with the basket and a Laurel Eye Clinic assist to Lauren Rendos. A big one there.
And that might do it, Chris. Big basket by Schmader.
Runyon thought about the three, pulls it down, gets it to McCoy. McCoy quickly doubled. Ball's on the ground. She picks it, gives it off to Geis Salone. Izzy Geis Salone will take a jumper from inside the line. No good. Off a Buttery into the hands of Wood with 1:25 to play.
And if I'm Brockway, it's staying in either Wood or Buttery's hands here.
So Wood across the timeline. Wood hands it to Buttery. Buttery to Schmader, now to Wood. DuBois doesn't seem like they're interested in maybe fouling. Now they do. It's coming up there was Runyon. Like I said, it was a 6-point game, and now it's an 8-point game, but you were feeling like it was a 26-point game the way that there wasn't a whole lot of get out. That's puts Wood at the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line for a double bonus.
Yeah, with the way DuBois has struggled to put the ball in the basket, yeah, that 8-point lead seemed a lot larger than that.
It's now 9 after Wood hits the first. You'll get a second one here as Snyder checks back in for DuBois. So Danielle Wood with a chance to give the Rovers what I believe might be their first double-digit lead of the game.
I think so.
And she does.
She is 5 for 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter here.
With the ball, Geis Salone. Geis Salone gets it to Reznika. Reznika, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Rendos. Gives it quickly to Buttery, who then finds Wood. See how DuBois plays this down 10 with under 40 seconds. I hope they just play it straight up. I'm fairly certain this game's over.
I think that's what Coach Thompson told them.
Here's Wood with it. Gets it to Wood to Buttery, and now picked up by Geis Salone. Now gets it to Buttery. Buttery picked up by Reznika. Reznika had a nice game here tonight for DuBois.
Yes, she did.
And now she continues that with the steal. Oh, and Danielle Wood blocks the shot back to Reznika, who then, in defense, knocks it out of bounds. What a play there by Danielle Wood.
Her ankle looked pretty good elevating for that block. It has looked a little bit better this second half, Chris. I don't know if it just got loosened up maybe a little bit more. Or...
So down to the final 18 seconds. Brockway is going to move to 10-5. DuBois is going to fall back to 500 at 8-8. There's Danielle Wood with it, down to the final 6 seconds. Gives it to Selena Buttery. Buttery will just hold it, and the game comes to an end. 37-27, Brockway over DuBois. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics, but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Wishing all athletes a safe and fun sports season from us at LuLaRoe Suzanne Marie. We're a clothing boutique located in Brockway, featuring a large selection of stylish and comfortable women's tops, dresses, layers, denim, and skirts, as well as a line of men's shirts and children's clothing sizes 2 through 14. Our website is open for online shopping 24/7, and we offer in-person shopping by appointment. Connect online at www.shopwithsuze.com or by calling 814-265-0183.
Back here at DuBois High School, final score 37-27, Brockway over DuBois. It's now time for our Tenesta Builder Supply post-game show. With locations in Shippenville and Tenesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Check them out online at tenestabuilders.us. It's now time for our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg. Player of the game, it is Selena Buttery of the Brockway Rovers with 13 points tonight, most likely double digits rebounds as well. Congratulations, Selena, on being named the player of the game and on the win.
Thank you.
You guys had lost to them back early in the season by 7. What was the game plan coming into tonight?
I think our game plan really focused on defense, and in practice we've been working on our post moves because last time we kind of got beat inside, so we're trying to become bigger in the post, and I think that's what really set off the game is our defense and working inside more.
Not to give away any trade secrets, but it looked like Danielle still was hampered a little bit by that ankle she hurt the other day, although it seemed to loosen up on her as the game went on. How much more pressure that put on the rest of you guys?
I think it put on a lot, but we all knew coming into the game that she may not have played at all, so we were prepped for playing without her, but it most certainly was great for her to be able to play with us and help us get that big win.
It wasn't that the rest of the team scored a lot of points, but they seemed like to be big points. Sierra starts the game out with the three-pointer, and then Madeline gets the layup late there. How big is it to see those other players step up with key points, even if it's not a lot, but they're key points?
Oh, it was huge. When Sierra hit the three, it was really exciting for all of us, especially with Schmader Cohen inside. She's been working on that more and more, and so it's nice to see her executed in the game.
Your mom got to be home here. I saw her walking across the court. Then I saw that she just got home. A little bit of a surprise. You guys weren't expecting her home this early, were you?
No, I didn't expect her to be here, but they were really pushing for her to be here on Wednesday for our senior night next Wednesday. She just walked into practice yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were coming home already.
For those who don't know, Selena's mom, Suzanne, a member of the Air National Guard, correct?
Yes.
The Air National.
Oh no, she's a senior master sergeant in the Air Force Reserves.
Air Force Reserves.
Yeah,
Thank you for correcting me there. And she had been in New Mexico helping out Afghan refugees since before right after November or so there.
Yep. She left November 10th, I think.
So it was great for you to be able to play in front of her. I know you were probably pretty excited for that too.
Yeah, I really was. It was exciting.
Well, Selena, congratulations on being named our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. Once again, final score, Brockway 37, DuBois 27. We'll be back with our final statistics.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Back here, wrapping up things on the Tenesta Builder Supply post-game show. As we get ready here, it's time for our Pitt Bradford statistics. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn.
Our total for this year.
Dave, that's you.
I was waiting for their total to come over here, so I'm sorry.
$80,369.
Oh my goodness! They're donating $18,000, Dave, to the High Cancer Society.
That is, when I saw her over there, I'm sorry. I knew that they were going to turn with the numbers in here, and I knew it was going to be a large number.
18,000.
Insane. And Chris, I talked about this last night. My dad had colorectal cancer, and it was found over here at the Hawney Center. And the way they took care of him and my family during that, I can't speak enough about that facility and the people there. So, what a great group of people, and $18,000.
Wow. I would venture that there aren't many cancer fundraisers at the high school level anywhere in the country that create that. Put the camera on them for a second there, Simon. $18,000 is just nuts.
I would like to see if we added up all the other and all the other big pink nights and pink outs they raise an incredible amount of money, but I would like to see if we put all them together.
You get some of them and they raise like a couple $1,000s. You're like, that's fantastic.
Absolutely.
I mean, this isn't anything about them. This is about what this organization is doing, Dave. It's absolutely incredible. It's really, I don't have words for it.
So they had raised in the first 11 years $157,000. So you put another 18 there. My quick math is that's $175,000.
It's a lot of money.
12 years.
That's a lot of money.
And they mentioned at the halftime of the boys' game what they do with that money in terms of helping patients and getting people that need their.
It all stays local. I mean, that's the thing. It all stays local, and it's just, my goodness, you're left rendered speechless by some of it.
Yeah, congratulations to the entire DuBois Brockway communities for this. Yeah, $18,000, fantastic. So I guess I will get back to the.
Those are statistics. Those are Pitt Bradford statistics. Those are important Pitt Bradford statistics. These ones aren't quite as important as that one was.
I was going to say those were the best statistics I've given out all year. For Brockway, they were led by Danielle Wood with 15. Selena Buttery, our player of the game, with 13 points. 4 from Madeline Schmader, 3 from Sierra Morelli, and 2 from Lauren Rendos. For DuBois, they were led by Madison Rushnikas, 10 points. 7 for Abby McCoy, 5 for Tegan Runyon, 3 from Cam Fontaine, and 2 points from Izzy Geis-Salone.
Well, folks, that'll wrap it up here from a doubleheader in DuBois. Brockway 37, DuBois 27 in the girls' game that you just watched. DuBois hands Brookville a 30-29 loss in the opener, the first loss for the Brookville boys on the season. I know I will be back on the air on Tuesday night with it looks like some wrestling action between Red Bank and Clarion, and then stay tuned to D9IntenseSports.com for all of our basketball schedule coming up next week. I'm sure we'll have a game or two for you as well on that side. And until then, for Dave Constantino and Simon Quigley, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night.